Have you ever watched a movie that completely tricks your mind? A movie where you believe one thing for 2 hours, and then in the end, you realize everything was a lie? That movie is Shutter Island. Today, I will explain the entire film in simple words, and trust me, once you hear the ending, you will never see this movie the same way again. Let's begin. Part 1: Arrival on the island. The story starts with a man named Teddy Daniels. He is a US Marshal, and he is going to a mysterious place called Shutter Island. This island has a huge mental hospital where dangerous criminals are kept. Teddy is traveling with his partner Chuck. Both of them come by boat, and the weather is very stormy. Teddy looks very sick and disturbed. He keeps touching his head, like he has years of stress inside. When they reach the island, many armed guards are waiting for them. These guards look nervous, like something terrible is happening inside. The hospital staff tells Teddy that one patient named Rachel Orlando has escaped. She was a murderer, but somehow she disappeared from a locked room. No windows, no unlocked doors, no way to escape. This makes Teddy very suspicious. Part 2: The investigation feels strange. Teddy and Chuck start interviewing the hospital staff. But here's the strange thing. Almost everyone is hiding something. They give half answers. They keep glancing at each other. It feels like they practice their lines. Teddy starts feeling that something is wrong with this place. He meets the head doctor, Dr. Corley. Dr. Corley is calm, but he never answers Teddy's real questions. He keeps talking like Teddy is a student, not a marshal. Teddy also notices that the guards are behaving oddly. Instead of helping the investigation, they look scared of Teddy himself. The island feels dangerous, secretive, and cold. Part 3: Teddy's terrible flashbacks. As Teddy continues investigating, he starts getting flashbacks. We see scenes from Teddy's past, his wife Dolores smiling, a big fire, a lake, lots of smoke and pain, a man with a scar, people dying during World War II, Teddy holding dead bodies. These flashbacks feel mixed and confused like dreams. Teddy mentions that his wife died in a fire. He believes the person who started the fire, a man named Andrew, is somewhere on this island. Now, Teddy has 2 goals. First, find the missing woman, Rachel. Second, find Andrew and get revenge. But every flashback gets darker, and Teddy looks more broken inside. Part 4: The Ward C mystery. There are 3 buildings on the island. Ward A, B, and Ward C, the most dangerous one. No one wants to take Teddy to Ward C. Everyone keeps changing the topic when he asks. Finally, after a huge storm breaks the electrical system, Teddy sneaks inside Ward C. Ward C is terrifying, dark, cold, and full of dangerous criminals. Here, Teddy meets a patient who quietly says, "Teddy, you are not who you think you are." Teddy is confused. Why are dangerous prisoners talking to him like they know him personally? Then another prisoner tells Teddy, "Why are you here, ladies?" Teddy thinks he heard wrong. Leadis is the man Teddy wants to find, but the prisoner said Teddy is Leadis. This shakes Teddy deeply. Part 5: Talk with the real Rachel, or maybe not. Teddy goes into a cave during the storm and meets a woman who claims she is the real Rachel Orlando. She tells Teddy that the hospital does human experiments. She says the doctors give patients drugs, change their memories, and erase their identities. She warns Teddy, "They will do the same to you. You will forget your real life. You will become a patient." Teddy starts panicking. He begins to think the hospital wants to trap him. But here's the confusing part. We later learn that this woman might not be real. She might be part of Teddy's hallucination. Part 6: The Lighthouse. Teddy becomes convinced that the lighthouse is the center of all experiments. The hospital tries to stop him, but Teddy fights his way there. He enters the lighthouse, and something completely unexpected happens. There are no machines, no experiments, no secret labs. Instead, he finds Dr. Corley calmly sitting in a chair. This is where the truth begins. Part 7: The Truth is Revealed. Dr. Corley tells Teddy the biggest twist of the movie. Teddy Daniels is not a US Marshal. He is a mental patient. His real name is Andrew. Teddy refuses to believe this. But Dr. Corley continues. Teddy's wife, Dolores, was mentally ill. One day, she drowned their 3 children in a lake. When Teddy came home and saw this, he shot his wife in anger and pain. After this trauma, Teddy's mind broke completely. He could not accept what he did, so his brain created a fantasy. He became Teddy Daniels, a hero who needed a mission, a hero searching for a missing woman, a hero hunting a man named Leadis, the person he secretly hated the most himself. His partner Chuck, not real. He is actually Teddy's doctor, Dr. Sheehan. Everything Teddy experienced on the island, the interviews, the clues, the strange behavior, was part of a psychological experiment. The doctors were trying one last time to bring Teddy back to reality. Part 8, the final breakdown. Teddy tries to deny everything, but the memories start coming back. We finally see the full truth. Dolores sits outside their home. She tells Teddy, the kids are sleeping, but when Teddy checks, the kids are dead in the lake. Dolores killed them. Teddy carries their bodies and cries. He holds his wife in his arms. He tells her they need to leave, but Dolores calmly says, we can't. In that moment, Teddy shoots her. This trauma destroys him. He collapses emotionally. He realizes he created the Teddy Daniels identity to escape his guilt. Finally, Teddy whispers, I killed her. I killed my wife. He breaks down completely. Part 9, the controversial ending. After accepting the truth, Teddy seems normal the next day. His doctors are happy because they believe the experiment finally worked. But then something shocking happens. Teddy sits with Dr. Sheehan and says, so, what's our next move, Chuck? He calls his doctor Chuck again. It looks like Teddy has relapsed back into his fantasy. Dr. Sheehan gives a sad look to Dr. Corley. This means Teddy will be taken for a lobotomy, a brain surgery that will destroy his memory forever. But here is the twist. As the guards take him away, Teddy asks, is it better to live as a monster or die as a good man? This line changes everything. It means Teddy did not relapse. He remembered the truth, but he chose to pretend to forget. Because he could not live with the guilt, he decided to let them destroy his memories. He wanted peace. This final choice makes the ending emotional and legendary. And that is the full story of Shutter Island, explained in the simplest way possible. It is not just a mystery movie. It is a painful story of a man who could not escape his own mind.